Hi, my name's Rob, and this is my instructional feedback video for my Provincial Instructors Diploma Program 3260 Assignment 1. So this instrument is what we call a small group instructional feedback, and it's designed to give feedback to the instructor from the students on how the course or his teaching methods or materials are being used in class. So the instrument is used with a consultant or a facilitator. Someone coming from outside to do this. The instructor meets with the facilitator to discuss course goals and goals for the feedback session. The facilitator and the instructor will develop 3 questions to be asked from their meeting, and the facilitator will then summarize the results, and the original feedback can then be destroyed. The facilitator will meet with the instructor and share the results, and the instructor has a choice to share the results with class or keep them to himself. All information from the feedback will be confidential between the instructor and the facilitator. So the 3 questions, first of all, you need to design 3 questions that will help with classroom or student concerns. These questions need to be short and to the point because students only have a small window to answer them. So some examples that I wrote here are: what areas do you think need improvement? Ask general course feedback, such as the pace of learning, usefulness of textbooks, PowerPoints, any teaching tool that's being used. You can even ask an open-ended question, and it could be asking the students how they might make improvements if they were running that class. So the facilitator, so hopefully you find one that is unbiased to the subject and is available at the particular time. So once everything is arranged with the facilitator would then divide the class into groups of 4 or 6. The facilitator would then go to each group and allow 5 to 10 minutes for the students to answer the questions. After all the questions are answered, the answers are then summarized by the facilitator. Then a meeting with the instructor is arranged and results are given to the instructor. So the instructor's role is, like I said before, to find the facilitator, plan ahead and range for the feedback instrument. So the students need to know when this is happening. There's going to be a lot of planning because it can be a fairly intense process that can take all day. Consult with the facilitator and come up with the 3 questions. After the feedback is given by the facilitator, the instructor has the option of sharing the results with the class or not. So again, it's up to the instructor. Some pros: the information collected can be used to generate a more personal environment for that particular class. The results are unbiased by using a facilitator, can increase communications between the instructor and students. The instructor becomes aware of students' concerns. The instructor uses their judgment about what to do with the results. Some cons: it takes time. It's going to take a lot of time for preparation. It can eat up a whole day of class time, depending on the size of class, and not suited for classes that only run for a couple weeks. So this is designed for a class that might be running for a year or 2. So you got a group of students that might be fed up with each other after 1 year. So this would be a perfect instrument for that. Well, thank you for your time and hope you enjoy this presentation.